not true love you sharing to me. No, no, no. Darling, I'm begging for some sympathy. On my knees and begging, please. I am hot and badly squeezed. So give me some ease. For you went with Charlie, then you gave to Harry. Coming home with Sammy, you gave to Sammy. Look and share all the honey, then you come running home to me. You tell me that you're going for a walk and you family. I know your granny and your mommy and your daddy will be real happy. But checking on the story that you tell to me, my friend, you can believe it was cause and free for me. She telling lies on family. Oh my God, but she went with Sally. Then she gave to Happy coming home with Sally. She gave to Sally. Look to share all the honey that she come running home to me. Matrimony dress now come on the market. Down from the alley, she gone with basket. But in the basket, she had a blanket. But she run, she rabbit with. The woman thinking very quick. She really need credit. But she went with Sally, then she gave to Happy coming home with Sally. She gave to Sally, look to share all the honey, then she come running home to me. After constantly rebuking darling Gwendolyn, oh, she gon' change from the thing she doing. So she left for church 5 o'clock Sunday morning. But instead of worship, they passed through from Gwendolyn, shouting out good things, share bread. There is sweet affection and quick resolution to his satisfaction. She gave the thing away, something consolation, and don't tell me, Red Eldorado, I gain eternal salvation.
Basement level vibes with another one, straight up blackness. Aye, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, who tell the truth? Mark Benskop, defend the ghetto youth. Mark Benskop, radio station is the fruit. Mark Benskop, straight up from the root. Mark Benskop, I do it for the love, him not do it for no money. Straight up, him attack, educating everybody. Big up my friends and big up my family. Turn on the radio, catch the vibes, it's integrity. Straight up, Benskop stands for unity. One people, one nation, one destiny. Free up the truth in the air, even the blind can see. The deaf can hear, the dumb can talk, the cripple can walk. Boom, who tell the truth?
Hello, this is attorney Shellen Washington, owner and founder of the Washington Law Firm, located at 455 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. We're specialized in medical malpractice, personal injuries, matrimonial law, and landlord and tenant. If you're in need of legal representation, please give us a call today. The number to call is 718-877-3100. Consultation is free at no cost to you. So call us today to see if we can be of any assistance to your legal needs. Again, the phone number to call us is 718-877-3100.
All right, good evening. And what is it? 6 minutes after 9 o'clock in beautiful Georgetown, Guyana. Whatever the time is, wherever you are, good night, good morning, whatever, wherever. Um, the last time we saw each other was in all the way back in 2023. Well, it's 2024. What's happening? All we want to say to you is Happy New Year. I know some of you weren't expecting me tonight, but don't believe in day offs. You gotta do you gotta do what you gotta do, and that is what we're here for. We can't allow the political enemies, and we're not going to allow them at all to have any sleep. It's just not going to happen. And so that is why we're here tonight. We have been watching and reading some of the propaganda coming from the corrupt PPP regime. We know the propaganda, we know what it's about. And so tonight, we're just here not to just say Happy New Year, Happy New Year. That's what everybody does. Everyone from Michelle Justice and all, they cook up, they do whatever it is, soft cook up, medium, soft cook up, hard cook up, whatever it is. Cook up is cook up. But we are here to cook the good things up, mind you, right? So I'm looking at some of your comments. Good evening to all of you. Some of you who might be a little bit under the weather, we wish you a speedy recovery. All right, good evening and welcome to Straight Up. We're going to be here just for 1 hour. That's it. And I'm out of here. I'm telling you guys straight up, this year, 2024, is going to be boom, straight to the point. And that's about it. No time for skin teeth laugh and that stuff. It's done with. We left that behind. That's at least you're not going to get that on Straight Up at all. Straight down to business. That's what we are about. And when we look into the column section or the comment section, we're not going to tolerate nonsense. Boom, you're gone, straight in the trench. That's about it. So I'm setting the ground rules for 2024. It's just not going to be like 2023. I'm not going to be skinning my teeth with you guys for 2024. And if I do that, just remind me about my promise. Okay, the other thing that I want to do for 2024, notice no more Red Bull. It's kind of rough. It's kind of hard, but that's it. I'm done. I had my last 2 cans of Red Bull yesterday. It's done with. Done. No more Red Bull. Nothing. Absolutely. I'm a new guy today. You could tell. You could see. You could just feel the vibe, can't you? Well, good. I'm new. I'm a new guy. All right. No more Red Bull. And it's tough, but that's kind of like the only sort of bad habit I have. Right? Right off the back, we see trench crappos. The trench crappos are out. You know what we do with them, right, Lemon? Right away. There will be no distraction. Absolutely none. Done with. Straight in the trench. Happy New Year. Bye-bye. It's done with. What's happening in your neck of the woods, guys? Because I got some things I want to discuss with you. I just saw a trench crappo. Say, Mark, you're talking too much garbage. It's hurting them. Trust me, it's hurting them. Good evening. Somebody's asking for anti-data. Where is that? I think I saw somewhere. Lemon, can you bring that up, please? Someone is asking for anti-data. Just so dry, on this show, anti-data has become the star. And I am the star apple. All right. Well, if you want anti-data, y'all get anti-data. But if anti-data is watching this program, Happy New Year to you, anti-data. And thank you for your bravery. I know there are thousands of other people just like anti-data who are sitting and waiting to come out because things are not regular in Guyana. Lots and lots and lots of problems, especially under the corrupt PPP regime. We'll talk about that shortly. You guys want anti-data? Y'all get anti-data.
Yeah, my name is Jacinti Caldata Francis Vietnam, and since 1965 I become a voter, and I always place my ex next to the cup. And what they are doing today, I can't take it. So I have no more vote to give to PPP anymore. I'm not going to vote anymore no more. If they have to lose by 1 vote, they're losing it by data.
Absolutely. If they have to lose by 1 vote, anti-data will dig it in them. Dig it in them. You know, this is a show where we have celebrities watch the show. And you guys know I'm not big on full of myself. I don't do that. I'm just a calm, nice guy. Very nice and down to earth. Come on. But we got some celebrities watching us here. Well, we know Brenda Casey is she's regular. She's not a celebrity. Right? She's going to always come looking for me. She's not a celebrity, but she's a good person, though. And we want to wish Brenda Casey Happy New Year, as we want to wish all of you as well. We have, who else? Imagine, how many of you guys know Judge Shishi? Judge Shishi takes time out from Judge Shishi's show, busy schedule, to watch and interact with us. Take a look at Judge Shishi. Judge Shishi. Celebrities watch this show now. What's going on? Ian Williams, how are you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. Bentley, Edwards, all of you guys, Caroline, Brenda Braithwaite, Brenda Casey, Narayan Prasad, all of you. Thank you so much. It's been a 2023 politically speaking, and sometimes otherwise, you know, life is not perfect. Because you get a brand new car, it'll be on the road, and sometimes 12 minutes after 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Carl Miller and all of you, good evening to you. Shelley Cadogan, how are you doing? All right, so here's where we want to start off, guys. We have somebody inquired about what kind of song I'm playing. Well, there's a reason why I'm playing this song. Let me see if anybody knows this song. Any one of you old timers. And if you know the song, if you know the singer of this song, you get a 6-pack of Red Bull from me. Or you get a chance to go and have a free curry chicken and roti at Linda's restaurant, or a free haircut. We'll give you that right here, if you know the song. Oops, I guess that was it. But let's get back to the song.
Gwendoline, don't do that to me. That is not true love you cherry to me. No. Darling, I'm begging for some sympathy. On my knees I'm begging, please. I am hurt and badly squeezed. So give me some ease. For you went with Italy, then you gave to Africa. Coming home with Sammy. You gave to Sammy. Look and share all the honey, then you come running home to me. You tell me that you're going for a walk and your family. I know your granny and your mommy and your daddy will be real happy. But checking on the story that you tell to me, my friend, you can believe it was what a dream for me. She telling lies on family. Oh.
All right. Let's get back. We got some things we want to discuss with you guys. I noticed the majority of you guys saying the mighty sparrow, the mighty sparrow, the mighty sparrow. Somebody saying it's the canary. And Mighty Sparrow, Brenda Casey, and all of you guys don't know music. Sean Williams, what's going on, man? No, that's not me. Patrick Mackey, or Mackey, Patrick Mackey. Whoever Patrick Mackey is, seemed to be very, very smart. And he's onto something. Patrick Mackey is saying, a man from Linden. You're onto something, Patrick. Rudolph Reese is saying King Fighter. No, not King Fighter. But yes, Patrick Mackey is on. Then Claudette Henry is saying it is Ben Scott, my brother-in-law. What do you mean, Claudette Henry, talk to us a little. Patrick McKee is onto something. Claudette Henry is onto something. She's saying it's Ben Scott, her brother-in-law. That's you guys are onto something. All right. In the basket, she had a blanket. Somebody says King Fighter. No, it's not King Fighter. It's not Lord Kitchener. It's not any of those guys. It's not the Mighty Rebel. It's not. It's I'm waiting for two persons. Mackie from Linden and Claudette Henry seem to be onto something. Claudette Henry is saying it is Ben Scott, my brother-in-law. All right, here's what happened. I see. Patrick Mackey is saying it's Ben Scott. That they work together. They work together at Denver. That is correct. That guy that you heard singing there happens to be my uncle. Yes, that's right. My uncle. I think his singing name back in the 60s or the 70s. Y'all didn't know about Sparrow as yet, you know. That's why y'all could say that he sounds like Sparrow, because Sparrow and all those guys came to Guyana, and that's how they were able to get their true talent, you know. Don't be fooled. That guy is my uncle. He's still alive. He's 80-something years old. He lives somewhere in New York. 80-something years old. Julius Ben Scott. That's correct. Julius Ben Scott, known as Uncle Julius to us. One of my favorite uncles, Uncle Julius. But that singing name is El Dorado. So Patrick McKay, you're absolutely correct. Ben Scott. Ulrich, Julius Ben Scott. His singing name is El Dorado. That's him. He sang another song too this year before we get into some political works, right? It's New Year's Day. Sorry. Yeah, here we go. Here's another song from El Dorado. Julius Ben Scott, known as El Dorado.
Made rapid progress with this great success. And now for Guyanese matrimony, be Republican free. Matrimony, big bet for you and me. Matrimony, it's really nice to see. Everybody rejoicing, celebrate their matrimony.
All right, that's another one from El Dorado, my uncle, Julius Ben Scott. Some of you guys know him, Mighty El Dorado. That's correct, Genevieve, Grace Andy. The mighty El Dorado. That was the first Mashramani song. The first Mashramani song. And yes, my uncle, he's 80-something. He's single, guys. He's single. So some of you out there, 2024, if goat bite you, don't let goat bite you no more. He's single. Uncle Julius. I'm so proud of him, man. I love my uncle so much. Yep. Great job there. I just wish that he would have had that chance to push his music a little more. But back in those days, he just sang and he went back at the bauxite industry and he worked so that he can contribute, just like all the people in the bauxite industry contributed to building a nation. So while he was working, along with others, while they were working to feed the nation and to build Guyana, there were some others who were just burning cane fields, sabotaging the country, acts of domestic terrorism. It all happened right there back then. But Sean Gary Green, how are you? Hope all is well. Yes, that's the mighty Eldorado, Julius Benska. All right, so what else is happening? Again, let's get it over with. Quite a few folks sent me their Happy New Year's greetings and so forth. And if I didn't respond to you guys as yet, just take it easy, but I'm doing it publicly. Thank you. Thank you all so much. I wish you guys all the best, a prosperous, successful, and very peaceful 2023. So let's get on to some business, guys. In Trinidad and Tobago, Basdia Pandey, a friend of mine, I haven't seen him in many years, but Basdia Pandey passed away today. That was it. He's 90 years old, and his death was announced by his daughter, Michaela Pandey. So condolences to the Pandey folks. And of course, you would know that Pandey, a former prime minister of Trinidad and Tobago, colorful prime minister. Pandey was Pandey. Pandey for Trinidad was the version of Jagan for Guyana. In terms of rawness, you know what I mean. And so condolences to his family and to the people of Trinidad and Tobago on the passing of the former Prime Minister, Basdia Pandey, and former opposition leader also, Basdia Pandey. All right, Lemon, what else is happening? What else is happening that we can talk about? Because we are just here for the hour. Nothing over the hour, mind you. I promise you guys that. Absolutely nothing over the hour. But here is what's happening in Guyana. Something strange is always happening in that country. It's the first day of January. And suddenly these Pakus who are in office, suddenly they want to, in their 2024, their New Year's message to the nation is that they have all these things that they want to do for Guyanese. One of which has to do with the free tuition at the University of Guyana. Free tuition. Suddenly, over 3 years since they have been installed, after rigging the elections, I repeat, they have rigged the 2020 elections and they were installed into office. They cannot dispute that at this point in time. They know that they've rigged the elections. They know that they have been installed into office, and they know that there's a high possibility that they can be uninstalled next elections. Uninstalled next elections. Francine Cruz, good evening and welcome. Welcome. Good. Give my regards to all the people at the nursing home there, Francine, Natalie, Indra, and also Leon. All the folks in the nursing home, Francine. Happy New Year to all of you guys. And so now they're talking about education at the university level. Let me remind you guys that in 1993, or the latter part, probably early part of 1993-94, they got rid of free education at the university level. And for 20-something years, people had to pay. Young people, middle-aged people, and folks like Francine and Oren Baker and Carl Miller, everyone had to pay. They had to pay at the university level because the corrupt PBP regime decided that that's it. They're going to punish the people in the country. So In their last elections manifesto 2020, they promised that they are going to have free education, free tuition at the University of Guyana. Over 3 years now, but nothing. A lie, a big lie, and propaganda by these corrupt vagabonds in the PPP regime, the installed PPP regime. Lies, lies, lies. But Irfan Ali, in his New Year's message, another lie, propaganda, saying to the people that they are going to take a look now at free education at the university level. But guess what? They're just going to start looking at those who owe, right? So they're going to break it down, those who owe. These people are bandits, real bare-faced bandits. That's what they are. They're not concerned about free education and all manner of things. But come closer to the elections, you know what they're going to do, right? They're going to say all sorts of things because they want to be reinstalled. It is not going to happen. They are going to be out of office, voted out of office. That's as long as there is a good package, there's a good presidential candidate, there's a good prime ministerial candidate, and so forth and so on. But those folks in the opposition will have to get their acts together first. A presidential candidate for the opposition that is able to win the elections. This is not about emotions any longer. It's about fighting to win. That is what a proper person who can do that trick in beating the PPP next elections. But we can talk about that some other time. Good evening to all of you if you're now joining. Let's get to this police, the lying senior members of the Guyana Police Force. We're going to touch briefly on this here. Here's what we're going to touch briefly. Somebody said that they have power outage. Let me see what Ravi Kemraj is saying. What's going on, Ravi? So Ravi Kemraj, thank you, bro, is saying that power outage on the west side. Power outage all over. New Year, what is it? It's a new year, January 1st, and power outage. Outages almost all over. And remember, they spent hundreds of millions of dollars, those Pakus in the PPP, Kemraj, as you would know, and all of you watching would know, they spent hundreds of millions of dollars to buy pumps, right? That they are going to install these, whatever it is, generators, sorry. They're going to enjoy the, they are going to have the generators and so forth and so on. Generators and so forth. And look, people just having blackouts left, right, and center every single minute, so to speak, of the day. Blackouts upon blackouts upon blackouts. I noticed Lennox Linton's comment. Lennox, not so fast, Lennox. Nah, not so fast, right? All right, so sorry, Ravi, that you guys on the west side are experiencing blackout. All right, so let's get back to the police. They rushed to say they sent a assistant superintendent of police, ASP, by the name of Sarabu to work in the U.S. even though Sarabu has, I believe, mind you, a visitor's visa. I suspect a visitor's visa, and Sarabu came to work in the United States of America with a visitor's visa. The Guyana Police Force admitted that Sarabu came to work. Paku Jagdeo stated that Sarabu came to work. And they went and visited Burke in front of his house by his basement in order to serve a summon. The police force, the corrupt police force in Guyana, not all of you policemen who are watching, I'm not painting all of y'all with the same brush, but the police force, through their public relations officers, Mark Ramotar and Stan Govaya. But I believe that statement came, that wishy-washy statement came from Mark Ramotar. Mark Ramotar, who is one of the PR persons for the police force, he's not a police, but the PBP put him there. So he said in that release, they said in that release that the Guyana police force is in touch with the hierarchy of the NYPD. Lies. They also said that Burke filed no report, none whatsoever, and that Burke lied. But you know who is lying, right? And we have said that right here over a week ago, that the Guyana police force is lying. The Guyana police force is lying. The Guyana, and we show the evidence that the Guyana police force is lying. This is the complaint. This is the year 2023. And where you see the black mark is basically the number, the complaint number. 2023 is just the year. And then the case number also. And so I want you guys to see this additional evidence. This is what we have uplifted right here on 107.1 FM. Right here on 107.1 FM. The New York City Police Department. The time the report was made, where the police report was made, and the date the police report was made. That's all. That's all. So the Guyana police force, Hicken and those other guys in the Guyana police force, they need to come clean on this whole matter as it pertains to Burke. They need to come clean. They are a bunch of liars. I was looking for the promotion list, maybe it'll be out tomorrow, to see whether the policeman in question, Sarabu, has indeed been promoted. So they sent him to do a dirty job that they weren't effective at doing at all. They messed up. They weren't effective. So all they're running around the place saying now is that the PPP, convicts in the PPP, convicts like Kwame McCoy, because you know he's a convict, right? He's been convicted. Lots of convicts in the PPP. Lots of them have been convicted. And so they have a website, or so-called website, where all they spread is propaganda and dirty things, dirty stuff. A couple of days ago, they put me in some yellow outfit. If you see them, they had me in a yellow, some pink outfit. You're Burke in a pink outfit, got me in a pink outfit. If you see how we looking, Burke like how we look, but I mean, okay, they put me in a pink outfit. And if you see me by Otto, and Dennis and all of y'all should see me in a pink outfit by, oh gosh, shock out in my tight pink outfit. The point is, that is what they do. They do all these silly things when they're losing the battle. They know that they're losing the battle. They know that they have lost the battle, and they're fighting up. How many of you want me to show you guys the pink outfit? Y'all tell me, and I'll show you guys the pink outfit. Y'all think a line? I look really. I don't know why Burke does stress over these people, these kunumunos. Burke's stressing over them, saying he live in a basement. If they tell me I live in a basement, perfect, fine. If they put on tight skirt on me, tight bikini on me ain't care. Put on the tighter you put on, the better for me. Hello. Right? Well, I don't know why Burke does take these people on for, right? I don't know why Burke gets upset when these Pakus say these things. But one of the things that they have circulating about Burke is that the person that was walking down the stairs, and here's where they know that they're losing the battle. They can't win you in any other way. They can't win you with any strong arguments and facts and evidence and so forth. They just can't. So A lot of you guys are naughty. Y'all want to see me in that pink outfit, right? Y'all want to see me in that pink outfit. Oh man, yeah. It's 2024, the first day of the year. Come on, the first day of the year. So they can't win. We are proving that they are a bunch of liars. Every step of the way, we are cornering them. They are lying, lying, lying. So how many of you guys, y'all want a distraction? Y'all want me to show y'all the pink of Rosanna Rodriguez? Really? All right. So what's it? I show you guys the pink outfit, then what? Then y'all get satisfaction, y'all laugh, and y'all are happy about that. Then what? What next with the pink outfit? Okay, well, I can't find the pink outfit now. Honestly, I can't find it. But there's a pink outfit, right? It's funny, but I'm still trying to see if I can find it. If I do, you guys will get to see it. Because, it's comical to me, because when the PPP knows that when they're losing a fight, they go right down into the gutter. And when they go into the gutter, all they could do is come up with these silly things, because that's all they know to do. The Kwame, the Jack Dale, the Irfan, and all of them. That is all they know to do. Guys, I'm not finding that pink outfit stuff, but I'd love to show you guys. I just want you guys to see exactly how sweet I look in that thing. Burke is scratching his head and losing sleep over that. So let me see if I'll get that pink outfit for you guys. It's important because I just want to show you guys how they operate. They're very low. A bunch of low lives, low class individuals. That's what they are. And so it looks as though I ain't find a pink outfit, man. So you guys are out of luck. Out of luck, I think. Let me double check. Out of luck. Yep. You guys, sorry about that. You guys are out of luck. If someone is watching and they know about that pink outfit, okay, good. Yeah. People are fast, man. Imagine they already have the pink outfit lineup, and I just sent it on my phone. All right, good. You guys are gonna get to see it. I know there are far more important things that we can talk about, and which is true, but I just want to show you guys again, as a matter of example, and evidence, what the PPP is about and what they do in order to go into the gutter. And then when people get right back into the gutter with them, they cry and they complain and all manner of things. And then you hear cyberbullying, you hear cybercrime charges, you hear irresponsible comment. But the PPP have bloggers and they have idiots like a Kwame McCoy. That's what they do all day. Dirtiness, nothing of substance, nothing that makes sense. And that is exactly what Jack Dale and all these guys and gals are about in the PPP. Nothing better. Their stupidness and everything for them has to do with some sexual something, some this and some low-mind individuals. So here goes. You guys want to see sexy me? Sure, I'll show you guys it. And let's get a vote to see how Burke doesn't like how he looks. Burke crying night and day how he looks. I'm like, Burke, rest yourself. I like how I look. God, check me out there, guys. Check me out there. Brooklyn Barbies. I like the pants. I like everything. I even like the hair. Look how they get me hair looking, man. There's me right there. What y'all think? You see, this is how your taxpayers' money is being spent, right? This is how your taxpayers' money being spent through Kwame, Jack Dale, Irfan, and all of them. That's what they do. They have a website, hundreds of millions of your dollars spent on it, and Burke crying over how he look. I said, boy, rest yourself. Cathedral, take 2. That's what you got to do with these clunks in the PPP. What do you think? I'm going to lose sleep and, oh, God, look how they get me? No, make my pants tighter. They should have put a white shoes on me, man. Not the kind of thing, a black shoe. How you going to put a black shoe on me, man? Put a nice pink, a hot pink. How y'all give Bork pink shoes and y'all didn't give me pink shoes? Man, how y'all could do that, man? Anyways, look at y'all, boy, mark at the back. Oh, Bork issued a statement through CGID. That's not him. But that's me. There you go. That's right me. Oh, that's me right there. But again, on a serious level, guys, that is how they're running that corrupt country right there. Right there. That is how they're running the country. And they feel that these things are, just imagine a government. Put aside how they were installed into office. This is what they do. Every single day, they cannot do better. They don't know better. And so when they do these sort of things, I have to laugh. And look the grip, they get a grip. Look, I better get some nice, what do you call it? Slip, nice, all kind of lip and tongue and all kind of. I like the hairstyle too. I wonder is which hair salon did that for me. Bork, stop taking these people on. Stop taking those clunks on. Those people need to go to Borby's mental or psychiatric institution. That's where they need to go. And so they are not winning the argument, guys, with no evidence, nothing to stand on. Absolutely nothing. So that's where they go. But once you're confident, that, as I am, as a man, I'm fully confident. What are you gonna do? They could put on little fine string, little thread, and well, it doesn't matter to me, right? It's funny because that's exactly their mindset. That's Jack Deer's style. That's what Jack Deere loves. He loves those sort of things with the Kwamis and them around. They love those sort of things, and you could tell from their mindset alone. So they're not winning the argument at all. And they're jumping now on their pages and all kind of things. And they're saying that poor Bork now living home with a man. That's what they're saying. So what does that have to do with violating a man's right? Suddenly that becomes a focus. Bork living home with a man. You invaded the man's privacy, which is a charge, which is a crime. And all of these things hopefully will be revealed soon. And things that Jack Deere and all these people think that it is funny. Jack Deere at his so-called press conference said, and when they video Burke, he ran, he was served. How he knows Burke was served? Jack Deere probably was served. But how does he know all of that? But when we look at the video, we know better because we're bigger and we're far more sensible than those pakus in the PPP. Take a look at this video.
Right here. You can serve, sir. And record it. Good luck.
So they
So you guys saw everything there. Bork prepared to go to church about 8:30, 9 o'clock, whatever time in the morning, and they just moved up in him like criminals. Stepped up, invaded his privacy, walked up his stairs, walked right into his yard. all manner of things, but those things are going to come out in the investigations. And just to have you guys know, just as a reminder, that I have the full copy of everything. I get to see everything right there. And it's from the New York City Police Department, NYU. And the report was filed the very Saturday Burke was observing his Sabbath. The occurrence, 10:15, when Burke got out of, on the same day, when Burke got out of church, he did what he had to do with this complaint. And the all the information here, several pages, and the fact that the two individuals, Sarabu and Mark Wiseman, I believe his name is, might be a subject of a broader police investigation. So the PPP knows that they have messed up big time. They know that they are embarrassed about the whole situation, and they're just diverting attention now. They zoom in on the other guy that was walking down Burke stairs, not 2 o'clock in the morning when a bunch of little boys just come out, some of them homes, like maybe the Kwamis and them and the Jaggi and them and so forth and so on. So they're not winning this argument. They're circulating that Burke living home with a man. It's funny, but I'm sorry, guys. What's the relevance in that? What's the relevance? Who wants to know who Burke lives home with or not? Jack Dale should tell us who he lives home with. Who he lives home with? Who? Johnny, Lennox, Lionel, who he lives home with. Nobody cares. Nobody asks those sort of questions. And that is how low they go, because they cannot do better. They cannot. Y'all expect a Kwame, a dunce like Kwame and Abdullah and all these guys. You guys expect better from them? And all those bloggers, y'all expect better from them? That is all they're about. That is all they can do. That is all they know. They cannot do better. They're a bunch of flat-foot hustlers. Burke live home with a man. Poor Burke now. Stressing out over all manner of things. All this say Burke stress out. Stressing Burke out. He live in a basement. He live home. I'm just staring at them. Seriously, guys, some of you might think I'm full of myself, right? But I'm just staring at this outfit. These guys are really good. Oh boy. Look at me size there by those guys. MAGA man. MAGA man. That is what they are about. And they don't focus, the Ethnic Relations Committee and so forth, they don't focus on these sort of things. They only focus on us on social media and so forth, and what we do and what we say. And they want to control us. But yet they can do anything. They can say anything whenever they feel like they want to say. And whenever we dish back out, they get vexed, their bumps raise, all manner of things. Their bumps raise. Let me apologize to Lennox Linton, who is making it clear. Sorry, Lennox Linton is making it clear that I shouldn't be calling Lennox name Linton as anybody coming out of Jack Deere's house. So I didn't mean you, Mr. Linton, not you at all. So, but he might have a Lennox though. So, so that's what they do, and they try to charge those of us in the opposition with all manner of things. But they can say and do. They could talk about poisoning out everybody with vegetables. They could do this. All manner of things they could do. All manner of things they could do and say. But we can't say anything. But like Otto Martin usually says this, you know, Otto says this, he's the right one for them and all the others. But let me say this here now. Let's move on. They can do and say anything, but look what they have done too. Look what they have done now. Oh, gosh. Poor Melly Mel. Now look what they have done to Melly Mel right here. This is a guy who was, up until recently, after he was accused of raping and buggery and all manner of things, and Nigel Hughes represented him, and Nigel said, "Why, look, let the system work, yeah." Well, we saw what happened to the system there, right? The system never worked. So instead of the system working, the same culprit is after a sister, not the system. Now look, if it's coming from a Kwame and these guys, we already know the mindset. We already know the mindset. But look at what this guy, Nigel Dharamlal, who was accused of raping and buggery. This is what he put up on his page. And this is a senior PPP operative that is close to Jack Deere, very, very close, all up under Jack Deere, very close to Jack Deere. Now, I know Melly Mel is dish it out back at them. Melly Mel don't make joke. She's dish it out back at them. But this is a guy who is a senior member of the PPP. He just recently had to step down as a member of parliament and also a minister. And this is what Jack gave. This is what they condone in the PPP. Jack Deere is the general secretary. Right? They haven't had an election to elect a new general secretary since 2016, but that's a different story. I see Kita Isidan Henry Sr. is asking a question. Is this not cyberbullying from? Of course it is cyberbullying, Keith. It is more than just cyberbullying. It is disrespecting. It is attempting to shame a black woman. If we want to play the race, be straight up about it. He would never do this to an Indian woman. He would never do that to an Indian woman. Never. The PPP would never allow him to do that. Never. But they feel comfortable that they can do all these sort of things. Whether they Amerindian or indigenous women, we know the accusation with that little girl and him. Indigenous. And then look at Melly Mel. Now, Melly Mel is dish it out back at them, right? Melly Mel, she does that. So this is what this guy did recently, not so long ago. Maybe less than 48 hours ago. He says here, the evolving portraits of smelly smell, APNU, AFC propagandists, and threats enforcer. Family members sent a treasure trove of info, alligator mouth. Come on, man. You know, which other country, guys? Come on, let's be reasonable here. Which other country this would happen? Which other country, guys, this would happen? Which other country? This is, as Isidan Sr. said, ask whether it's cyberbullying. It's more than cyberbullying. But yet the ERC is quiet about it. The cyber crime unit of the Guyana Police Force is silent about it. Why? Because it's Melly Mel, a black woman. We got to put it like that. And then now, nobody says anything. Javier loves this. He loves this. Melly Mel and her underwear and all these things, brassiere and so forth. Well, Melly Mel actually did a live with that top photo, if I can recall. She was being body shamed by the PPP. And she was basically demonstrating her style, mind you, demonstrating that she is proud of her body. She has a child. She is proud of her body. And that's what she was demonstrating. Now, again, I repeat, Melly Mel is dish it out back at them. But this is unacceptable coming from someone who is a senior operative of the People's Progressive Party. And this post, along with others, will be sent. And we want those folks at the U.S. Embassy in Georgetown, that if this guy is the holder of a U.S. visa, then it should be up for question. As simple as that. This is unacceptable. No women's group out there, organization, not even the PNC, WRSM or whatever they call it, not even the women's arm of the PNC condemned this. At least I haven't seen anything as yet. And this was circulating. You know, sometimes they say, well, we're doing something now, or we can do something. Nothing from the AFC women's, oh, it's holiday. Well, today's New Year's Day. I should have just stayed in Moroccan chair or somewhere, or walking around with my tight pink outfit. Nobody says anything. Don't expect the PPP to anybody in the PPP to condemn this, you know. Oh, because Melly Mel does go after people too, right? But this is coming from a senior operative of the PPP. And this is not the only thing he has done. He has gone after another woman by the name of Rhonda Bob. I think something about Big Auntie 592, Rhonda goes by. Big Auntie 592. Big Auntie, I think 592. Right? All these things happening under the PPP regime, but nobody ain't saying nothing. Nobody not saying nothing. But as soon as we open up our mouths, they're ready. They're ready to bluff. And they try that with the bluffing, hitting of all, and then they get all manner of things here. Well, Melly Mel she knows how to deal with them Pacos. And I'm sure she will be dealing with them legally and fighting it in other ways, shape, and form. Simple as that. You got to fight it back. This is unacceptable. It ought to be condemned. Melly Mel got her own style. But look, he's calling her Smelly Smell, APNU AFC. Melly Mel used to blog for them, you know. But when Melly Mel used to blog for them, Melly Mel was good. She wasn't Smelly Smell. She was well. A bunch of Pacos, a bunch of 5 cents, racist. They have nothing to be racial about. Absolutely. You should check some of them how they look. Just take a look at some of them how they look. You know. So we got to keep an eye on violating her rights. She resides in the United States of America. And those who threaten folks who reside in the U.S., whether they're U.S. citizens or not, should face the consequences. And so when they travel to the U.S., their names must be on a list where it says either a warrant is waiting for their arrest or a summon for them to appear in court. So just like Jack Dare wants to threaten us who live in the U.S., those who live in Guyana, including people like Dharam Lal, including people like Jack Dale, should not feel comfortable whenever or if ever they get a chance to come to the U.S. They must not, because do for do, na obia. Story that. And that includes policemen as well with their wrong charges and all these things. They must be able to face the legal consequences in the U.S. as well. And so we take this time out here on 107.1 FM to condemn this action by a man who was just recently a minister of the PPP regime. And he is a senior operative of the PPP. All right, it's 9 o'clock, guys, and you guys don't expect me to go another minute over. Let me check your comments. What's going on? You guys just saw there. Let me see what Ian Williams is saying. Ian is saying, Mark, the opposition is not ready for these Jagabats. We need a stronger opposition. I had confidence in Mr. Norton, but he get very soft. Oops, that's a tough word to use there, bro. Soft. Anyways, I'll continue. He got very soft. He become opposition leader. Something is not adding up. Something isn't adding up for real. Something is not adding up. Something is not adding up. All right, but I gotta go. I just it's New Year's night, right? I've just gotta go. I just wanted to spend a few minutes with you guys and to show some appreciation and be thankful for all that you have done and very supportive in sharing the link, in sharing our platform. And for 2024, we want you guys to not only just share, but also to not just click on like, but also follow. You've got to follow the page, and so that we can expand as well and be bigger and better for 20, bigger and better for 2024. Thanks again. Appreciate it. I wish you and your family, if you have a business, I wish your business all success. And we will overcome. We shall overcome. We will overcome. We just got to get our acts together, though, especially those in the opposition. We got to get a strong team. Got to put together a strong team. Right now, the team is not strong. It's not strong. Let's not fool ourselves. It's just not strong. It's not strong at all. We need real fighters. We're just not going to push our hands in a bag and pull out presidential candidates. Dry. Just it's not working. And what we see now, it's just not working. That's all I wish to say for now. I'll be back tomorrow, same place, same time. Again, God bless all of you, and a prosperous, peaceful, successful, and a blessed 2024 to all of you. From my family to yours, and from all of us here at 107.1 FM, including Lemon, including Wayne Caesar, including Shella in Washington, attorney at law, and all of you. We're family. Tomorrow we'll talk about Brazil. That the Brazilian president, Lula, wants to host a meeting with the corrupt installed president of Guyana, Irfanali, and that corrupt president in Venezuela, Maduro. That meeting should have been held in Brazil, but that flat-foot hustler, Ralph Gonzalez, wanted to show off. And so that meeting doesn't make sense. The big meeting to look out for is the one in Brazil. I'll be back tomorrow, same place, same time. God bless you, and God bless that beautiful country. You guys continue to be safe. One love. Oh, I got to leave you guys back with this pinky, right? I just love it. I'll post this photograph on my wall. I love it. I honestly do love it. I love it. Okay. Sorry about that. I get carried away for a second. God bless you all.
Gwendolyn, don't do that to me.